2025年11月、米国女性が政府管理の公有地でソロキャンプ中、不審なトラックを目にする。
This is the third logging truck I've seen this morning. They're cutting down our forests left and right. And I'm on BLM land for the first time, which is rather beautiful. The roads are fairly well maintained. This is all like the brush left over from logging. Saw like 5 logging trucks just this morning.
午後になり、ハイキング中は3台のトラックが通り過ぎた。
On our way back from our hike earlier that day, 3 blacked out trucks came rumbling up the road. I stepped aside with Jem, gave a polite wave as they passed, and didn't think much of it. But that moment would end up leading to the scariest night I've ever had on the road. That evening, as the sun started to set, the same group started tearing up and down the road in their quads. Loud and obnoxious, yes, but harmless. At least at first.
すると真夜中にドアのガラスに3回激しいノック音が響いた。
Someone just came knocking on my door in the middle of the national forest, so not cool.
I froze. My heart stopped. I grabbed my phone to check the security cameras, but of course it hadn't been plugged in. I peeked out through my bunk window cover. I couldn't see a thing. And those motion sensor lights I still hadn't installed, well, they're sitting right there on my dash. Regret hit hard in that moment. Then I noticed a faint glow up the hill and realized it was a fire, where the trucks from earlier had parked. During an active level 1 fire ban, mind you. And that's when it clicked. These weren't the kind of people you want to cross paths with in the middle of nowhere.
人里離れた場所での一人旅は取り返しのつかない出来事に巻き込まれる恐れがあると彼女は感じていた。2022年7月、男性がウェールズのバーン湖へ向かい、湖畔でのキャンプを計画。
Looks like some people have already beaten me to it. That's definitely a camper there. Right, here we go. The infamous signs. Let me show you. No overnight parking / camping.
その後、湖畔の別の場所へ移動し、夜は窓を覆って見えなくし、荷物を片付けた。
So I've ended up moving from that fly-infested spot. After I ate those kebabs, I just thought, there's no way I'm going to sleep here tonight. So I'm going to do my very best at trying to air the car out of all those flies. It was an absolute nightmare. There's a couple buzzing around, whether those are the ones that I've brought in my air along the way. But yeah, look at this absolutely beautiful spot here. All stealthed up. One absolutely epic evening. It would have been perfect. Apart from getting dressed, get into bed, and wake up to that beautiful view.
午前3時頃、ヘッドライトが見え、車が止まり、直接車を照らしてきた。
I can see headlights. Who was that? They just drove off. Didn't shout anything, didn't ask if anyone's in here. Gave a couple knocks, shone the light in, and drove off. Shit. I thought someone would come back then, Jesus. What do I do? I'm going to see how it goes for the next half hour or so. What time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning. Man, that is one absolutely terrifying feeling. Right, I'm going to keep an ear out for a bit. I'll let you know if anyone returns. Fingers crossed they don't. And if you don't hear from me before morning, they've naffed off. Well, that's one hell of a wake-up I've ever had one. Jeez. Anyway, about the rest of my evening. It was probably about 3:30. A van pulled up. Lights turned on directly at the car. No one got out. It was gone, well, by the time they'd left, it had nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. So I decided just to wait it out. I managed to get maybe an hour at about 7 o'clock. And I've just dozed in till about now, which is about 9:15.
キャンプ中は夜中に安全基準が変わり、不審者と出会うリスクが高くなる。肩の手術から半年、回復した男性が2023年5月に車中泊を再開。 初日はアイオワを抜け、ネブラスカへと向かう。
So after months of recovery and van projects, my shoulder, the van, and I are very much ready to hit the road, but not quite yet. Today, I still have to finish my final steps of cleaning my water tank.
夕方になると午後4時から起きていたため、広がって襲ってきた。その後、ハイウェイそばの池の近くにキャンプ場を見つける。
And after waking up early that morning and getting everything finished up on the van before hitting the road, I was getting tired and the sun was starting to set. I saw a camping spot on I-Overlander that was just barely off the highway, and it looked like it was really near a cool pond with some trails all around it. I wanted to eat my leftover Mexican food, and Cassie still hasn't eaten, and it was like 7 p.m. and she had been getting pretty antsy about getting supper fed. So it seemed like it was going to be a good idea to stop for the night and take a rest. Stay. Cassie, stay. Come here. Let's turn the lights on it. Alright, go potty. I swear I just saw a set of eyes over there. I swear I just saw a reflection. Oh man. We're not gonna get spooked. We're not gonna get spooked. We just got landed at our spot for the night. It was a little spot that I found on I-Overlander.
夜遅く、眠ろうとしていたとき、車の後ろから物音がした。
Just when I thought my night couldn't get any worse, I decided to try to go to sleep with a tick-filled bed. And as I'm rolling around in the bed bugs trying to fall asleep, I finally start to doze off and I hear something strange behind the van. What's going on, bud? So I just woke up to the noise of something rutting around outside the van. I don't know if it was somebody fucking with the back door handle or if it was just somebody bumping against the van. But we are parked somewhere that there should be no one near the van. And then I heard a loud belch. I got up and grabbed my safety device, and I haven't heard anything since. And that's when I realized somebody's trying to break into the van. I can hear somebody tugging on the door handle, and I am out in the middle of nowhere. And by this point in the day, I'm just irritated that my night's sleep is now going to be completely ruined, not only by the bed bugs and ticks, but by some Jimmy trying to break into the van. Normal person probably would have got up and drove to a new parking spot at that time, but I just truly had not one left to give. So we tried to go back to sleep.
車中泊では自然の中で景色や自由を満喫するばかりではない。時には不審者やダニやシラミの中で眠ったりと、己の忍耐力を試すような予期せぬ事態に対処しなければならないこともある。2024年6月、キャンパーの2人がカリフォルニアからネバダへ向けて4時間ほどドライブ。目的地は無料で一晩キャンプできそうなハイホテルの駐車場である。
It's about a 4-hour drive as we're here in Lone Pine, California, but we're heading towards Nevada, and we're gonna be camping at a abandoned hotel parking lot. We shall see. And it's just like the life in the van life, and you just have to go with the flow sort of vibe. So pack up here, get out there, and the plan is to take that abandoned hotel parking lot and turn it into a 5-star.
ハイホテルはバッファロービルズという閉鎖された遊園地とカジノの施設で、警備員からは拡張機能を使わなければ一晩駐車してもいいと許可をもらった。
It's Pink Rock Donuts. Oh my gosh, they have some of the coolest gourmet donuts. I think we're gonna stop there, Dave.
Oh yeah.
If it's open, stop there, grab a couple of donuts. So I ended up getting 6 of those donuts. You know what happens is when they get a pair of 6, you get a discount on those. Yes, 6 gourmet donuts. We should have enough room in our refrigerator for this one, so it should be exciting. Awesome, thank you. Yep, there it is. So it's about 5:30 right now. Maybe what we'll do is before cooking dinner, maybe explore these grounds. There's a huge amusement park over there. I haven't seen a roller coaster come around yet, but pretty wide open here. It almost looks abandoned.
すると男がバーに近づいてきて、退役軍人かどうか尋ねてきた。奇妙で唐突な質問なため、彼らはかなりの違和感を感じた。
This guy right there is just like randomly came up to us and asked if we were first question a veterans, and now he's driving around the parking lot. Dude, it's kind of creepy. So I let the security guards know, but he's out there just hovering around the parking lot. Oh man, that's a little unsettling. So I just turned the lights off. Oh my gosh. Trying to cook dinner. This is crazy, Dave.
It's crazy. I know it is. The guy's racing around the parking lot.
Racing. So I just turned the lights off. It's a black car. Feels a little weird as well. Just kind of sitting there. Oh gosh. There's the black car right over there. And then all of a sudden there's the van and no one got out of that van. So we're out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. That's one of the most uncomfortable feelings. There's the van. Yep, and then there's the black Explorer right next to them.
Yeah, they came back.
They came back. Okay.
That was scary. They tried to follow us out.
So uncomfortable.
日中は全く安全に思える駐車場でも夜になると状況が変わることもある。彼らは何かがおかしいと感じ、この場を後にしたが、自分の直感を信じることは車中泊において不可欠だと語っていた。カナダで車中泊をしている猫おばさんがいつもの駐車スポットに向かうと封鎖されていた。近くで夜を過ごせそうな代わりの場所を見つけたが、そこは何か雰囲気が違っていた。
Good morning, everyone. I used to sleep at this Walmart here in Port and Birdie. And yeah, while I was enjoying my road trip this summer, they changed the rule. No overnight parking. And yeah, they blocked the whole thing. When I sleep at Walmart, I just kindly go do a grocery, do all my stuff at Walmart because I'm right there. So what's the point of moving and kind enough to let us sleep there? But because I really need like fruit and vegetables, we're gonna go to another grocery. It's not that I'm mad at them, but I'm sure they have a reason. But I'm gonna go to another spot.
移動先は静かで、一日中雨が降っていたが、夕方までに止んだ。
So I arrived probably an hour ago now. The air has been on. It's windy, cold. No way that I'm going outside. No way. So I hope you guys enjoy this little rainy day with me. It stopped raining at night, and tomorrow morning the rain's gonna come back. That's how that works.
すると誰かがバンを叩き始めた。大きな攻撃的な音で何かが壊れたと思うほどで、単なるノックではないことがはっきりわかるほど激しいものだった。
Alright guys, that's someone banging on my van pretty loud. I'm not sure if he did any damage, to be quite honest. I don't know if he banged with a piece of wood. Another van too. I'm gonna move. So just to explain a little bit the situation, so a man who was just walking the street banged on my van, and the van behind me was a camper van, and we ended up following each other for a little bit just down the road. I went outside to make sure that the person was alright, nothing was damaged on their van, and it ended up to be one of my subscribers. So it was great. We just chatted a little bit, and we decided to following each other to another location. It's so funny, the other lady is a subscriber. I didn't know who was a lady, and I didn't know she was a subscriber. She said that she's alright, she just want to leave the area just in case that he's coming back. So we're gonna drive together to another spot. We're just gonna go at the rest area a little bit further down the road. I mean, it's just gonna be better, and I'm going into Nanaimo tomorrow anyway, so might as well. Let's close this. Alright, I'm just gonna say goodnight to the girl behind me. Kind of funny though.
安定しない天気に悩まされ、不審者から逃げたり、登録者と出会って喜んだりと、運に翻弄される彼女は過酷な現実を突きつけられる。
Me again. I'm not done with this video. Let me show you what I found. beautiful damage on my van. I knew when he banged on my van, it would sound pretty loud. I thought I was in the back, that's why I was looking in the back there. And I didn't know if he had a stick, that's what I said on my video. But I think he probably had a rock and when he banged on my van because quite a big dent, unfortunately. I'm kind of pissed, to be honest, guys. It really frustrated me. The location that I was sleeping, I have two locations, kind of in between, like 2 minutes of a drive between each other, and that's like, look, I used to enjoy sleeping here, but now it's just out. I'm not gonna sleep in this town anymore, that's for sure. And yeah, it's kind of frustrating because it was a town that I was sleeping, quite often. And that after 7 years, that's the first time. Someone yelled at my van's not the first time. People outside, homeless, drunk people, whatever. But someone physically, touched my van. Just not like I had some teenager shaking my van once. I think that's it. But physically, angry at my van and yelling, that was the first time that someone damaged my van.That's seriously the first time.
車中生活では真夜中に危険な人に遭遇する可能性が高まるため、唯一安全な場所である車への攻撃は脅威となる。